Solena, living engineering with Mexican roots and a global vision. How can we feed the world, without exhausting the land that feeds us? Solena was born out of the frustration of three young biotech engineers, Irving, Eric, and Octavio. They couldn't find a real space to apply their knowledge, not in industry, not in academia. Their first opportunity came unexpectedly, an abandoned biodigester, a livestock farmer in need of help. They accepted the challenge, optimized the process, and achieved their first tangible result, a living, functional biofertilizer. They sold it in local markets, then to golf courses. It wasn't glamorous, but it revealed something crucial. The problem wasn't the fertilizer, it was the soil. They went back to their roots in microbiology to understand what was happening underground, millions of beneficial microorganisms fighting pathogens in an invisible battle. Their bet? Help the good guys win. In the lab, they isolated and multiplied beneficial strains, creating custom biological solutions for each plot of land. They named this unique blend biological capital, a living asset that could work for the farmer and their crops, or become a liability if pathogens took over. At Solena, they learned to measure it, correct it, and make it thrive. This approach opened doors and brought new challenges. To scale their impact, they needed more than microbes. They needed data. Guided by mentors and supported by the Mexican diaspora, they moved from conventional microbiology to genomic sequencing, bioinformatics, and data-driven agriculture. Thanks to high-throughput DNA technologies, they began decoding the soil's entire microbiome, not just identifying microorganisms but understanding their function. What once took weeks could now be done in minutes. They had preserved every beneficial strain since their first experiments. By the time they could sequence them, they had over 5,000. With them, they created Promedio, an artificial intelligence platform capable of identifying beneficial microbes, pathogens, and their roles in the soil ecosystem. But they went further. They linked every sample to its location, climate, and chemical history. They enriched every formula with environmental context. And instead of competing with agribusiness, they chose to collaborate, integrating essential nutrients and tapping into global distribution networks. The result? Unprecedented agricultural precision. They could now predict the color, size, and weight of an avocado harvest simply by rebalancing the soil's life, by strengthening its biological capital. Their model drew global attention. Pilot programs in Mexico, the Netherlands, Chile, India, Kenya. And investor interest pushed Solena's valuation past $100 million. Solena is not just a company, it's living proof of what bioengineering can achieve. A startup born from three young minds with one simple conviction: engineering can transform life itself. Solena is living engineering, from Mexico to the world. Biological capital, from 3 recent grads to 4 continents. Because when engineering merges with life, it can change everything.